Good morning, friends. It is Sonia. It's time to hit the road, jump into the car, and make the commute. Hey guys, good morning. It's Sonia. It's Saturday. It is a gorgeous day here in the Erie area. Doing the driving this morning, all I could think of was, man, this is like such a beautiful day to be out on the trails. So I hope to get to do some, trail walking. What's really cool here around Erie is, of course, the lake. And so there's trails that lead down to the lake, to the bluffs. It's absolutely beautiful. Perhaps we'll get to camp near the lake this year before, winter comes. I'd like to get out for one more camping trip. Anyhow, we are at the shop today. We are open. We already had a cute little visit from Piper.
So thick. You see how thick her hair is?
Oh, what a good boy.
Is.
I know, right?
Yep.
I'll come here any day. Yeah.
Hey, you, and look at that collar. Stranger Things.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the things that you like. You're a cool dog. Not a cool cat, a cool dog. I love it when the animals come in. I don't know. I love it. I just want to give them scratches behind the ears and under the chin. It just makes you feel good too, right? So we play with Piper for a minute. We're at the start of our shop day. And I have just the inspiration, the idea today to work on a particular wall in my shop. And I'll show you it right here. Right here, I swear. It's like everything I put on this wall sells. It's completely empty right now. Just nails sticking out. All my ghost and flowers and floral art all sold. I just think it's such a really good spot where it is, because it's like the part before you walk into the incense room. And so back here you can kind of see it. So the thing is, when you have your own business and you have a physical building and people come in to view all your offerings and what you have to sell, it's important for you to maximize everything, all your space, because you are paying to be here physically for this stamp on the world, right? For this building, and it's not cheap. So when you think about if you do have a physical, I guess it applies to online as well. Think about my Etsy store that, every day I try to put up more listings because there's more things for people to view and potentially see and find that they want for them and put into their cart. So when you have a physical store, it's the same sort of thing. Okay, in my store, how many things can I fit into it physically, and how can I display it? So never ever underestimate the wall space. And so everything I put on that wall that I just shared with you guys, it always sells. And I think it's probably just where the location is, like it's a prime spot, and everything on it is completely sold out. And so I've been walking by it, people have been coming in my store, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get stuff back up on that wall, because whatever goes there always sells. So today I'm gonna go ahead and knock that project out. I have ideas for what I want to fill said space with. So it's gonna require me walking around, gathering up a few things, and then I'll meet back here and show you what my next steps are. But yeah, if you two are in business to maximize the space, if you can fit more things into your store, do it every day. Put things into your online store, physical store. Obviously the more things that you put out, the greater of chance it is that somebody will see something that they want. Also, they can add more things into their cart, so it actually will increase the value of what they are spending with you, because they're able to add on all these little things that they love, and they're gonna love what you have, and then they're gonna wanna come back to see what else you have put out. So it's a beautiful vicious cycle. It's called entrepreneurship. It's beautiful, being a creative entrepreneur. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up some creative things, and we're gonna get creative with that space. And before the end of this day, we are going to have maximized it and filled it out. The other beautiful thing is that it is, of course, hoodie season. I am officially declaring it. It's just gonna be hoodie season from here on out, okay? No more sliding backwards. We just want nice, crisp, cool fall days in layers. Say it with me. It's hoodie season. Tell me if you too missed your hoodie. So we're gonna look through some artwork that we have around the shop that has not sold, or we have not finished, or we have not put up for sale. And I'm gonna look for a couple choice pieces. Ideally, something that would look good with ghost. You guys know that I have been on a paint a ghost-a-thon. I don't know, just on a roll. But hey, here's another piece of business advice. If you're painting something and it sells, and everything I've painted with ghost have sold, I have people in store waiting for me to put up my book pages painted with ghost, all, you know. So if you're onto a good thing and people are liking what you're doing, just don't make just one. Make more, batch it out, you know, versus selling one thing and it going out the door. And then you're thinking to yourself, okay, what's the next thing that I should make or create for my business? Keep on doing what you're doing. Like, you got a recipe for something good right there. I think a lot of times something sells and then we're trying to think, what is the next best thing? You know what? Enjoy the moment, lean in, and paint whatever is working. And you know what? Spooky season is upon us. There is a lot of trends right now with ghost in paintings, like I told you the other day. If you followed my thrift vlog where I was talking about how people are going out into thrift stores and they're getting prints off the actual store shelves and adding ghost, and it's a whole thing. So right now, this is very popular, and I'm being brave. Like, you know, these are two paintings that I did back to back here. You can kind of see that they both looked alike, but I'm going to use them both and be brave for this project that I have, because I'm like, you know what? I feel like these are the ones I'm going to go ahead and add the ghost onto. So like you can see here, it just needed something around the area. And you know what? I've had these little roses that I've painted, and I just grabbed it from my wall of paintings because I'm like, you know what? It hasn't sold yet. So how about I add this little guy? And it turns out that he ended up being one of my favorites. The other thing I did along the way was I made sure they were all signed, and I added in the color elsewhere so that way it would look like it blended really nice. So we're taking a break. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Yummy! Bring on the spaghetti sauce and the Parmesan. Isn't it yummy? Isn't it yummy? So of course, after lunch I went back and ensured that all the ghosts had eyes and a little glimpse of light in every one of their eyeball. I splashed some paint on the sides of them to make it feel like there was some movement, and just kind of added in some flow with some brush strokes, like I said, to blend the ghost in to the actual painting. And I think it turned out quite well. So I ended up doing 10 today. And then in a minute, you'll see them, what they look like on the wall, but here they are. And next up, I'm about to seal them so I can put them up. And here they are, all up. If it sounds echoey in here, it's because we've just closed for the day. It's 7 o'clock, and this is what I did. Now, I still have to put the prices on them tomorrow, but I made my goal. I said that by the end of the day, I would have this wall filled, and I have 10 beautiful paintings that will hopefully make people smile as they go by. Definitely some added interest to the wall, but here is how they look. Like I said, I really love how these turned out right here, just with that rose and the one ghost. So there's two that are similar right here. So in some of them, I put one ghost, in some of them I put two, and then in others, I put 3. So 1 to 3 in each of them, whatever I just felt like, you know, would work well on them. So I can't wait. Tomorrow morning, of course, will be the first time that people will get to lay eyes on them. And now this wall looks so much better. It's no longer empty. Sweater. So that is it for the day. The shop is closed down. The signs have been turned to close. And I'm about to film this last little bit with you guys. And then we're going to head off into the sunset. So for those of you who are watching, and if you are interested in one of my ghost paintings tomorrow, I'm going to do the work of putting them on my Etsy store. But just to let you know that I did put some paintings on my Etsy store today. I put 5 original paintings. So if you're somebody that looked at those florals and went, oh, I love the ghost, but I would prefer them without the ghost, there's 5 up for grabs currently on my Etsy store. So those are just beautiful florals. They're absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I have them close by because I was just working with them. So there's 1, 2, 3, where are you 2? 4 and 5. So actually, if you like, there's 2 with the ghost of this that I added today. So if you wanted 1, because I did a batch of 3 of them all together, I made use of 2 of them today and threw some ghost on this particular look of the painting. But this is the 3rd one that I did. These are all original art. They're all sealed, signed, ready to be delivered. So if you see some shabby art that you like, or you want to hang tight for the ghost paintings to come out tomorrow, that would be awesome. Thank you guys for all your support. Hey Matt, you ready to go? I see Matt there in the background. He's like ready to do the drive home. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully you had a great day. Hopefully you did something to move your business forward or something for yourself. Take care, friends. Bye. Actually, here's a peek. Here's what they look like right here. How pretty. Love it. So that means 5 more things into the store. Today we sold some thrift items. Like I know the carnival ducks sold here in shop, as well as a few more things to in-store customers. So it's been a good day.